there are a variety of tiers and tier levels to consider while discussing trust. There are some people you would never, ever consider betraying, even if they paid you anything. And then there are those people who, in today's culture, you would never even consider entrusting with your most intimate and sensitive information. It is really challenging to find somebody who can be trusted. Everyone has their own set of priorities. Sigma males often don't have a problem with trust since they know how to read people and can usually recognize a liar from a mile away. However, it is almost hard to find someone who is completely honest. On the other hand, Sigma males will never put their complete faith in particular categories of other people. Having said that, here are some things you should know about them, regardless of how skillfully they sugarcoat their statements. Number 1. The one who was hurt. The victim is the first category of person in which Sigma males will never place their whole trust. This individual never stops whining and griping about how unfair life is to them and how they deserve better. They never stop complaining about how unfair life is and how everyone is out to get them. They believe that everyone is conspiring against them. Sigma males are aware that this individual is nothing more than a victim of their own self-pity, and that they do not deserve any help or consideration because of this fact. Despite the fact that the Sigma man is well aware of the fact that life can be challenging at times. They are also aware of the need of maintaining a happy attitude and maintaining a focus on the things that are important. Because of this, they do not waste their time or energy on those who are merely victims of something. This kind of person is always looking for someone to blame and will never accept responsibility for their own acts. They are always looking for someone else's fault. Number 2. They are entirely knowledgeable. Sigma males can pick these types of people out of a crowd from a mile away, despite the fact that they are among the most irritating people in the world. The individual who always feels the need to be right is known as the know-it-all. No matter, they are constantly attempting to one-up everyone else, and everyone loves to hear them brag about themselves. This individual has a very high opinion of themselves and believes they are correct all the time. Even when you are in the wrong, it is essential to have confidence, yet, there is a thin line that separates confidence from arrogance. Someone who is the know-it-all is someone who is constantly crossing the line, and because of this, they are not someone you should trust. The Sigma males are well aware that nobody is perfect and that everyone is susceptible to making errors. They have no problem acknowledging when they are in the wrong. In addition to this, they are constantly open to considering the perspectives of others. Because of this, individuals are unable to put their complete faith in someone who is a know-it-all. This individual is continuously attempting to prove themselves, and as a result, they are incapable of seeing things from the perspective of anyone else. Number 3. The actual user. If there is one thing that Sigma males absolutely cannot tolerate, it is when another person attempts to take advantage of them. The user is the type of person that persistently attempts to take something from you while providing nothing of value in return. They never seem to be available when you require their assistance, despite the fact that they are constantly begging for favors. This kind of individual is exceedingly self-centered, and you should not waste your time or energy on them. Sigma males are trained to recognize a user. It is crucial to be able to identify people like this, even if they are posing as a friend, because we encounter people like this in our day-to-day lives rather frequently. The user is someone who will never provide anything in return for anything they take, and they will constantly take. Because of this, Sigma males will never be able to put their whole faith in them. Number 4. The people who talk too much. Males that belong to the Sigma fraternity are not known for their outgoing personalities. They are folks that prefer to study other people in their natural setting and are typically very quiet and reflective. You won't get very far with them if you have a reputation for being a gossip queen or gossip king. Sigma males despise people with big voices because they cannot take it when other people try to force them to conform to their worldview. They want to be heard, but only when they decide to speak. Sigmas are quite even-keeled and are not readily fooled by bait. They want to be heard. Despite the amount of dirt that is thrown at them, those who have loud mouths have a tendency to exude an arrogance and superiority that Sigma males cannot stand. They look down on people who make an excessive effort to draw attention to themselves. Instead than stepping into the role of a leader when they have no prior expertise in the role, Sigma males will rather let their actions speak for themselves. Number 5. Energy vampires. Sigma males have an extraordinary amount of energy and passion for life, but they do not anticipate that everyone will feel the same way about things as they do. They respect those who have other viewpoints and ways of life, but they can't stand individuals who are like them. Those individuals who consume all of their vitality, also known as energy vampires, are a complete and utter buzzkill for Sigma males due to the fact that they put their ambition and enthusiasm for. Your pessimism and whiny temperament are diametrically opposed to what they want to be as individuals, and as a result, they will become quickly irritating to them. They have a difficult time seeing past the negativity that energy vampires typically give out, therefore as a result, they prefer to avoid trusting these types of people. Number 6. The complainingly unfavorable remark. This is the type of person that always seems to have something negative to complain about. They are never content, and they are constantly looking for new ways to include other people. Sigma males will go to great lengths to steer clear of people that fit this description since they are highly poisonous. Costs. Sigmas seek to populate their immediate environment not with pessimists but rather with optimistic and driven individuals. Being pessimistic all the time is a waste of time in this short life. They would rather concentrate on their own happiness and achievement, and they don't want to be brought down by someone who is always a negative influence. Number 7. People who are too critical. Although Sigma males are not known for their diplomatic skills, they do not take kindly to being in the company of those who are highly critical. Either, people that pick at others in order to feel better about themselves are looked down upon by these people. If they have the impression that you are very judgmental, they will rapidly cut relations with you before giving you the opportunity to demonstrate that this perception is unfounded. They appreciate honesty and openness in others, but only if it is constructive criticism that leads to self-improvement. Sigma males are not quick to judge individuals, but they also don't take too well to those who do. Sigma males are not quick to judge individuals, but they also don't take too well to those who do. Number 8. Manipulators. Sigmas are typically quite level-headed and self-assured people who have a distinct idea of what it is they want out of life and where they see themselves going in the future. If you try to con your way into their favor, they will not have a positive impression of you in the long run. They are capable of swiftly identifying a manipulator, which is a certain way to lose the respect of Sigmas. They will become even more cautious as a result of the uncomfortable feeling that they are being controlled. If they believe that you are trying to take advantage of them in some way, they will leave before you can even finish your sentence. Number 9. The one who does not show gratitude. These are the kinds of people for whom there is no limit to how much you can do. And no act of kindness will ever be sufficient. They are never content and constantly have an appetite for more. They will never acknowledge your efforts or feel thankful or grateful for them. Because Sigma males place a high importance on loyalty and admiration, this kind of individual is a major turn-off for these kinds of men. They are incredibly generous individuals, but they do not appreciate it when their generosity is taken for granted. If you are the kind of person who always expects things from other people without ever providing anything in return, then your progress with Sigmas will be extremely slow. They are of the opinion that reciprocity is essential in all types of relationships, including platonic and romantic ones. Number 10. Those who delight in creating a scene. The Sigma males require their alone and tranquility. Consequently, they cannot abide being around people who create a scene wherever they go. Expect to be excluded from the life of a Sigma male if you are the type of person who derives pleasure from sowing discord and agitating the situation. Dramatic people eventually lose the appreciation of Sigmas since drama is typically an indication that a person is always engaged in a struggle with themselves on the inside. Someone who does not wish to better themselves is not someone a Sigma should waste his time attempting to help. Because of this, Sigma males typically do not trust dramatic people and, over time, become increasingly suspicious of the intentions of those who engage in dramatic behavior. They believe that individuals who engage in dramatic behavior are attention-seeking and are more concerned with drawing attention to themselves than they are with taking care of their own responsibilities.
Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.